all you gotta do is win. My high school coach always used to say, y'all, all you gotta do is win by 1 point. So, you know, I mean, you live for those type of games, but of course, if we can win by 15, 20, that's nice too.
Even with all the players that are changing Minnesota, it's still that atmosphere in Target Center. You still feel that rivalry.
That rivalry is live and well. It's a great environment every time we go into that arena and we face them. We know we're going to get their best shot, you know. So kudos to them for having that environment every time that we're playing in that arena.
Obviously, some new faces here. How you guys are kind of coming together and getting more comfortable, it looks like?
Yeah, I think you can simulate gameplay in practice, but until you're out there in those actual live situations, until you have that experience, then that's when you really feel that you start to click and things like that. So overall, I think with each game we're getting better. The outcome doesn't necessarily show whether we're getting better or not. So our meetings, our film sessions and stuff like that are very important as a learning process.
Cindy mentioned that you guys had a chat after the Connecticut game for the Minnesota game. What was that about?
Just doing the little things, the intangibles. Also defensively, we feel sometimes throughout the game you feel like you're in the right spot, but then you go back and look at it, you're just like, man, I wasn't anywhere near there. So I think just a learning process, so we start to build those habits. So when we come in the film, we're talking about something different, not being at the spot. So I think that was mostly what we were talking about, of how we were feeling out there versus what we were actually doing, and just something as a half a step difference. You know, they might not have scored that possession.
How do you look at your matchups every night? Because, you know, with 11 other teams in the league, basically every night you're going against somebody who's an All-American, somebody who's Olympic level, just all-world players. How do you look at your individual matchups every night?
You know, I think that each team has their people that the ball is in their hands a lot, you know. So I think that's kind of the perspective we look at it. I think everybody's in this league for a reason, so everybody's capable of scoring, making great plays. So, I mean, individual matchups, we kind of look at tendencies, but as far as it's going to be a team effort, you know, you're not going to, I don't know, I've never played in a game that nobody scores, you know? So, you know, I don't think it's just really individual, I don't know, players. I would just say it's kind of a team effort, and you got to know each player because you could be matched up against a post player in your guards at one point in the game. So just knowing the basis of each team's strengths and weaknesses.
I feel like Coach gives you a lot of freedom to navigate within the offense. Can you just talk about what it's like to have a coach that trusts you that much?
Man, it's huge to have that type of perspective. He's been in our shoes to be able to call and make decisions with great players out there. You know, I'm playing with the likes of Nneka, Candace, Shanae, Elena. You know, you have those players around you that's been around this league for a long period of time. And having Derek here with us and communicating with us in a way that's different from other coaches, you know. People always communicate in their different ways. So just having that he's sometimes when he's out there explaining things, it's like a couple years ago I was just in this position, this is what I saw. So I think that's just a huge advantage for us, and the trust factor, and we're building on that each time in practice, conversations, film sessions, and even in game from quarter to quarter. We're like, okay, that's where I saw what you were talking about. So I think it's huge to have him here.
Time for one more.
Got one more. I'm not sure how active you are on social media, but what do you think about your new nickname? You kind of got a hashtag out there.
What's my nickname?
Point guard. Point guard.
That's Candace.
I know. What do you think about that?
Oh man, point guard. I mean, she didn't spell it with a G-O-D, so I'm all right.
Right.
She spelled it A-W-D, right?
Yes, with a bunch of extra D's
Point
too.
guard, yeah.
Extra
She's
Ds.
crazy, you know. She's a legend. So you know, you have somebody like that calling you that, you're doing all right now. So.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chelsea. No problem.